I've been struggling to record this voiceover because I wanted to make it more poetic, more something. But there is no way to sugarcoat this, and there's enough poetry and songs in the world for people to know what it's like to just be in pain. And over the past few years, with the way the world has been shifting and changing and being exposed and exposing us and calling new things in and out of us, it's been a lot happening. For me personally, this trip back home recently just required me to have to face my life in the eyes and required me to have to really ground into who it is I want to be. And so having to grieve everything that comes along with that and the growing pains of having to become and lean into, who I'm meant to be and who I'm choosing to be. It's all a part of the process. So some days this is what it looks like. It looks like crying. It looks like breathing into your tears, hydrating yourself, and nourishing yourself. Because in all honesty, that's all we can do, because the pain is not going to go anywhere. The urge to need to feel, the urge to need to connect is not going to go anywhere. So all we can do is nourish ourselves, nurture ourselves, give ourselves what we need. And as much as you don't want to sit with your pain, as much as you wish you could skip that part, and as much as a lot of people want to make that the biggest part, it's all a part of the process. Making yourself look good, making yourself feel good, connecting with yourself, talking to yourself. It's all the medicine. And you have to have balance with it. And every day you have to do a little bit of all of those things. You can't go from one extreme to the other. And that's what I'm realizing and learning as I'm navigating these shifts and changes in my life, as I'm walking into this next chapter, as I'm creating, parts of this next chapter, because some of it's already laid out and some of it requires me to rise and to stand in that truth and that reality, to do the work.
I see you though. You ain't shit. Yeah, the fuck that's going on here. I see you though. That's good. You're doing good. I sound okay. I like that. Make sure my ass is covered. I could do that. I'm leaving my. Hold up, but then hold up.
Oh my god.
Hold up, I still got my finger. I gotta feel it out. I gotta feel it. Something don't feel right to me. I got my. Don't get nervous.
Oh, I'm not nervous.
Okay.
She's not nervous. She's not nervous. I took my finger off. I made my decision.
You sure did, girl. That was a good one, Mama.
Okay.
You better work that bitch out.
And what I've learned is we can't do everything alone. So part of that medicine is also open myself up to connections that feed me and nourish me, connections where I get to pour into people. Here I'm teaching an older friend how to use logic, but that's beautiful medicine. It's the simple things, it's allowing yourself to be loved by your loved ones. It's allowing yourself to connect with your community, allowing yourself to connect, in general. And so in this season, I'm also opening up to that, as I've been healing a breakup, as I've been healing, mourning and redefining what home looks like, it's also required me to still be willing to connect. So basically the only way I'm going to be able to sustain my channel is if I'm able to be in a space where I can just be real. And it's not like I'm not trying to be real, okay? See, when you think about Scorpio energy, like Scorpio energy is a very secretive energy, but it's not trying to have secrets. It's just naturally like that. I feel like I'm just naturally private with how I process my emotions, and then, or just specific, but also I don't mind sharing that, but I think the trauma that I've been healing around shame and judgment, you know, growing up as a church kid, you know, it's just a lot of shame that the church instills in you, you know, and not just around sexuality and stuff like that, but even just around having your own thought, having your own mind, you know, like, so sometimes, you know, I bury stuff inside myself. And obviously you would think the art would be the way that I would let it out, or at least would be a channel, and it is a channel and a funnel or whatever. But if I'm not in a space of like, I can cut off my connection to that too, even, you know, when I don't want to express, or when I just want to bury something deep. So I've been doing all I can to unlearn that, and now all I know to do is to make sure that my environment and the people around me are actually nurturing that as well, and providing the space for that as well, and, you know, able to hold that, you know. And I'm so used to just enduring, though. I'm so used to just figuring it out, you know, or, you know. But I know that, like, I'm not there, though. Like, I know I don't have to do that. I've done a lot of work to shift my narrative around that. But to actually do it actively, in action and practice, you know, without the words, you know, just with the action. That I've still been struggling with. But I have been making decisions and choices to put myself in the space to really be able to stretch out in that. As you know, the whole point of this video, me even expressing that. Wow, I just feel even lighter just saying that, you know, just even, because I don't, as a woman of color, as a black girl named Keisha from the hood, which you may hear me say that a lot of times on my channel, but that's because that shit means something. Okay? I'm not fighting you. I don't want to fight. I don't want your judgment. I don't want none of that shit. I'm not yelling at you. Shit, I'm not even rolling my neck at you. You don't even deserve that much motion from me. I'm resting, okay? I am remembering for myself, okay? And that don't got nothing to do with you. And so, anybody who in my life who cannot get jiggy with that, who can't learn that fucking rhythm, who can't get down with it, well, farewell. Okay, that's where I'm at. So it feels good to be able to share this part of myself with you guys, cousins, because I know I have not been consistent with posting, and that was not the plan. In my brain, I had to post 2 times a week, and so far from it. But I've been so grateful for the growth, and just for the people who have still been supporting, which encourages me and lets me know that, like, bitch, you need to get it together, okay? Is this hairstyle not giving kind of Queen of the Damned? Are we not? Is it not giving? I know I need to listen. This is me. I'm being real. This is me in my natural form, okay? So I didn't freaking. I ain't brushed my hair, but look at this. Look at that little baby. It's so well fire, right? Anyway, but yeah, y'all. So just keep me in your highest thoughts and prayers, okay? Not that low shit. If you're gonna think of me, think some life my way, okay? But my breakthrough is here. I'm the breakthrough, which we breaking out. I have spent so much time dancing around what it is that I have to say, thinking about other people's feelings, and thinking about how other people feel about me, or how they're going to like respond, or like what's going to happen, or the consequences. And now I think the pendulum has swung to the other side, where now it's nothing but just anger. And just, I went from being a people pleaser and a fucking, I'm recovering undercover over lover. So now I just want to be like, bitch, Suck your mother! For real. That's really how I be feeling. And I just won't let myself really be that in public and, you know, out loud because I just be thinking. But soon come. She will come, okay? Because listen.